Broadcasting from under the roof, Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan playZ, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Justin Verlander, former Cy Young Award winner. He's done just about everything you could do as a starting pitcher. At one time, might have had the best and biggest arm in the game of baseball. Consistently 94 to 97 miles an hour. Really good overhand curveball. Has the slider, has the changeup. Usually you'll know if Justin Verlander is on early. If he gets through the first couple innings, 1, 2, 3, he's going to be tough to beat.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Fouled off. Verlander has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Inciarte is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Nick Markakis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cruises through the first, no problem. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan playZ, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. One out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground out for short. There's one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Astros on top, 1-0. And the next in is Johan Camargo, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first down.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And he had two on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a one-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. His line against Justin Verlander, he's picked up 14 hits in 42 ABs. He's also driven in 5 runs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Suzuki playing here in his age 34 season. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brave. Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Acuna coming in. It's in there, though, a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. The offensive player was all over it.
Tyler White will bat next. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. Through to third, and he's out. But all told, 2 men crossed the plate on the play. Ready now, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Suzuki has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
At the plate, George Springer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top.
Leading off with a break, shortstop.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batter, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, and this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
The 1-0 home is off the plate, up and away.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
The 3-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the evidence. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Ender Inciarte. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
First baseman.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
No balls and a strike to count. Acuna at second. Inciarte at first. 1 gone. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Gonzalez moving in. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Inciarte on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder,
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Grounded to the right. The throw will go to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He singled his last time up. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte. Off the sculpture. It's a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as this lead swells to 7-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Markakis has a read on it, and that retires the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 3. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer giving chase. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter, designated hitter.
Here's Lucas Duda now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Pulled toward right center field. Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Albies takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through. A base hit. Throwing to second. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, 1 error, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Houston leads this one 7. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He popped out in his first trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. In now, George Springer, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home port. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he lines it out to center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In there, a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut over the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
This is skied into short left center. Acuna giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 9-3 game now. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, that's one of the beauties of speed. That trail runner right there, D-Rod. He's just too fast. They try to make a play at the plate, but they had no chance to get him because of his wheels.
Yeah, you got to put that one in your pocket right there and stop the hitter from advancing to second base and getting in scoring position. There was no chance at the plate.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Astros lead it 9-3. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And Markakis has got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. Markakis stands at second with no outs. Popped up. Correa waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lucas.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lucas Duda. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Home half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead this one 9-3. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
This one's down to third. Camargo's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down. Leading off the inning, Kurt Suzuki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Albies. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gonzalez ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Number 13.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit to short. Correa fields it cleanly in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone! Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display?
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez. And that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home run.
Leading off for the Astros, catcher Ryan McCann.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Inciarte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 27.
So
Jose Altuve.
A.J. Minter, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They won't add to their 9. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Markakis, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Correa calls for it. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. Hector Rondon comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And that's in there, base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and look at it.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And he misses 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. This is flared out towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 9-9 ball game. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Suzuki over at second. Albies on at first with nobody out. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gonzalez racing back. Gone! Stepping in now, number 13. Fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No outs, nobody on. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Slow grounder to first. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's 0 for 4. No balls and 1 strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bregman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Stepping up now, Nick Markakis. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Tony.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. The runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And he'll get in there safely.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Lays off 1-0. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp. He's 2 for 3. Popped up. Bregman is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they back. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line towards center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them.
And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the. They pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves on top, 14-12. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now here's the ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So coming to the plate, Ozzie Albies. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Albies picks it up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So striding in, George Springer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Chopped weakly to the left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is... Now the famous neon of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Row. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Freddie Freeman becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is...
Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning for the Astros, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Arodys Vizcaíno takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined back over second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Lined into left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Long throw to 3rd. And he's safe.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Way in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. The 0-1 on its way. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. Scoring is the runner from 3rd, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
First baseman, number 10, Giuseppe Carrillo.
Digging in now. Yuli Gurriel, tying run at 3rd. Winning run at 1st, so a ball into the gap might be able to end it. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from 3rd. And that'll plate the tying run from 3rd as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Tyler White will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. The 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard, and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Ready with another two-strike offering. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And the next in is Johan Camargo.
Leading off for the break, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Roberto Osuna takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
54, Roberto Osuna.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here's Lucas Duda now. His career history with Roberto Osuna. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hey now, Osuna has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Brian McCann.
Way in front of that fastball.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. The underhanded flip. One there. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one. Tony Kemp will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Chopper to short. Correa scoops it up, and there's the first out to begin the 11th. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded to short. Correa is there and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. Altuve for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. It's getting late. One run can win it as we move. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone. Stepping up to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. One ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Is swung on and missed, strike one. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently, ball one. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the